Now that Predator and Alien have both done it, I'd like to see more Alien monster movies take on the plural form for their sequels. A sequel to The Blob called Blobs, a sequel to The Thing called Things, a sequel to War of the Worlds called War of the Worldses. Maybe it only works for those two franchises.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Predators follows a group of strangers who have been stranded in the middle of a jungle somewhere, and they soon come to realize that this jungle is not on Earth and they are being hunted as game. So first off, I like how this movie puts its characters in a different setting. I mean, the first two Predator movies are great, but there's only so many times you can have one of these alien creatures sent to Earth to search for the greatest human killers and hunt them down. It feels kind of fresh to have the prey brought to their own turf.
So, this whole going to Earth and killing people thing is fun and all, but I don't like how our guys die every time.
Yeah, we really suck at surviving. Hey, have you guys read this Earth novel called The Most Dangerous Game? Alien, kill it!
I also think it's fairly fun and interesting to follow this group that has no established connection with each other, and naturally some of the characters are more likable than the others. Some of them even manage to form connections throughout the film, but for the most part, a lot of them are just looking out for number one, and it kind of makes the film less predictable that way. Are they going to get knocked off by the alien creatures, or are they going to end up killing each other? It's also pretty cool that this movie throws some new creature designs into the mix. Aside from just the predator aliens, the humans have other monsters to deal with. Like, I especially love the sequence involving these alien dog creatures. The action is really intense, and the special effects are done very cleverly, where they're CGI for the wide shots, but then when they're close up, they're puppets. Those dog creatures were probably where they threw all of their money for the special effects budget, though. There are some other CGI effects that don't look nearly as good. Like, there's an alien spaceship you see that looks like it belongs in a video game, and there are a couple of explosions towards the end which look like they could have been done in 2 hours on a home computer. And really, that's not the only flaw the film has. This is another case where the sequel doesn't hold a candle to the original, and it's not quite as good as I remember. For one thing, there's a character in the movie who turns out to be a bad guy, and considering the group of people who have been selected to be hunted in this place, it's not really that much of a twist. It's about as unexpected as somebody dying in a Friday the 13th movie. I wasn't really shocked or surprised. They could have also used more imagination when it came to the jungle setting. I mean, as I was rewatching this film for review, at first I was kind of thinking to myself, okay, maybe since they're bringing humans to this world, they want it to look like an Earth jungle and have it be more familiar to them. And all of the plants are, plants that these people can recognize. Somebody sees this strange looking flower and knows that it's poisonous, but it turns out that there are other alien creatures that have been implanted on this world for the predators to hunt down, so why didn't they just go all out with the design, have fun with it? Apparently a human being can pilot an alien spaceship too. I mean, it's just like driving a car. That's also how Captain Kirk can go out and make love to various alien races. All alien things are the same as human things. We look different. That's all. So yeah, in the end, it's much more flawed than I remembered, but Predators is still a very fun monster movie. I'd say if you're a big fan of Predator and you're interested in seeing them do something a little new with the concept, then by all means check this movie out. And that's all I have to say about this movie. I hope you all have a good one.